this for me, this what I went through or what I felt, especially at the climax, it was a very indescribable sort of a feeling, right?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
it hits you differently. The way he has acted in those scenes when Dave enters him, and that whole it, everything just came together, and it hits you like some sort of an emotion which you can't put in words. But
Yes.
you feel very full inside. Your heart is
Correct.
full of something. It's not
Something.
exactly one emotion. Okay, so many things you feel at the same time.
Correct. You described it perfectly, really, because yeah, I cannot put into words. And I think a lot of people really cannot put into words. We can use the generic terms like, okay, goosebumps, we got the chills and all, but I feel it's much more than that. Much
Yeah,
more
it's
than just
beyond
a
that.
little goosebump. It's something else. It's something I don't know. I think I can use this word. It was something divine for me personally.
Yeah, and it is a
Because
divine
I
film.
yeah, and I because in the first viewing, I didn't, like I told you, I didn't even realize how when I was folding my hands, I was like, oh, how did this happen? I was literally, thinking about it. So yeah, it was something extraordinary for me. This is the word, extraordinary. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, beyond words, really, like, it left me speechless because, so I'll tell you something. Yesterday, my plan was to watch Kantara and then come back home and do the PS1 stream with you and then go back and watch Dr. G so I can do the review in time. I
Hmm.
was like, no, I want to let Kantara be in that zone, that Kantara zone for a while. I don't want to, mish that with another film. I want to soak it all in first.
Right.
Let it give a day, and then I'll watch something else because it was so overwhelming. And I mean, this was an incomparable sort of an experience. You can't really. I've written in the thumbnail that forget KGF, RRR, TS, and Brahmastra, forget everything. But I just now, like, by talking to you and sharing this experience with you, you have just come from there. So I think it's incomparable because this is something that we very rarely sort of experience and
Yeah.
feel sitting in a theater where we want to cry, but we don't know what we're crying for. Right?
So true. Yeah, you put it actually perfectly. So true. Because I felt that through like the build up was so good now that because this time I knew the story, so I could catch a couple of nuances also in the Hindi dub, and I just realized the way they built up the entire thing. In the first week I said for Achyut Kumar's character that he was pretty written in one dimension. I still stand by that, but this time I could see more layers to his character. That no, because he has also waited for so many years to grab that land, and he was also meticulously planning. It's not like suddenly something happened and now I'm the
Yeah,
villain
yeah.
and I'm the so today in the second viewing, I realized that more that no, he was the patient guy who has been just sitting in the background, letting things happen, and was waiting for the right time to strike. So
And it's
that
kind of it's sorry to cut you, but the climax, where he just sat through, saw everything
right,
happening around him. That's the reflection of the whole character.
that's
The way it's written, right?
exactly. So that I did not really catch it in the first few weeks. This time I was like, no, no, I can't really call it fully one dimension. He also has he has certain layers to him. So then I make my review for the Hindi dub. I'll make sure that's it. Because I'll correct myself there. That no, this felt
Yeah.
different in this way.
Yeah, yeah. And also, like, so for example, that climax where he's just sitting on a chair, people around him are first taking care, like they are the boundary around him, so people have to cross that hurdle to get to him. But in between, he's taking aims and shooting a couple of people, right? So that was kind of mirroring how his character throughout the film was. Like in between, he
Yes,
would do a couple of things, especially the big twist that happens. I won't spoil it a lot for people. So
right.
he was doing a couple of things here and there just to jumble up the pieces in the puzzle, and then. Like initially, you couldn't really point out or put a finger that he's that sort of a villain guy who's so full of deceit and
Hatred.
hatred and everything. Because on the face he's so sweet, and I knew that this guy is going to do some damage,
Same. Even I
but
could guess.
yeah, yeah. But the way good on him as well because he acted in a way that he underplayed it. First of all, he kept it inside, and you knew somewhere that it's coming down to him as well because he's the son of the guy who they show in the beginning who dies in the staircase of the coach. So you knew that this guy is going to be an important, sure. But
Right.
as you said, the build-up was such like milk simmer. So it comes to a full boil.
Correct.
That
Correct.
was the impact that he left, and his wry smile and that wicked sort of the eye contact he makes at times. So yeah, like
Correct.
very well written as a character.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now coming to Rishabh Shetty, I mean, first of all, he's a director, he's the writer, he acts
Hmm.
out as well. So he's, you know, I mean, you can't really give more names to me of India who can do all these three, four departments with so much conviction and finesse, and
Correct.
and it's not like he's is failed in one department and did well in others, so people would say like stick to that only.
Correct.
So he kind of came all guns blazing in all departments, and he excelled with flying colors, right?
Correct. Absolutely. I completely agree. And I mean, it's a monumental task to do that because
Hmm.
you have a certain vision and you need to direct a huge cast. You know that
Yeah.
how you want your movie to look like. Then, obviously, I feel that when you are acting out and directing, you are more hard on yourself because you will
Yep.
quickly find that okay, this is flawed. After one take you're like, no, this is flawed, this is flawed, you need to do better. So I don't know how the process was, but I'm sure it was very, very difficult. And then, there's the intent of making a film. Some make a film just for making a profit, some have a good intent. Here I feel I could just feel the intent to be so positive, and he just wanted to show, make people aware of a culture that maybe a lot of people don't know in our own country. And I think that came across. So the intent, that pure intent, came into the filmmaking. That's when I was seeing the film. I was like, the way he is acting with so much sincerity, and I wouldn't even call it acting, especially when he's doing the bhuta kola. I wouldn't even call it acting. That was something else, like completely letting go. And then the way he wrote the story, so many aspects. I mean, on surface you are like, oh, it's a revenge drama, but it's really not. It's a lot of things, so many things. Then again, directing, and judging yourself constantly. No, I could have done this better. I could, the character is supposed to look like this. So much sincerity and hard work and dedication. I mean, really, one man army. The way he has just pulled it off is incredible. And like you said, we were raving about all the big films, and the hype was already created for so many of the films which did well in the box office, and this just comes out of nowhere
Yep.
and makes us forget about literally everything that I watched. Like you said, we
Yep.
talked about yesterday. Like, I have forgotten. Like, this is the movie of 2022 for me. This is the movie, and oh my god, if he doesn't win the national award for this, I'll be so disappointed. So disappointed. Like, I cannot even explain that in words.
I mean, for anything, for writing, best film, best actor, anything, doesn't matter what, but this film deserves, to be uh, applauded, and, deserves all the accolades and everything. So somebody, Funny Thin Thick says, what is Kantara? I think Funny Thin Thick, you really need to right now leave this video, go and watch its trailer first, and then look around theaters near you. If the film
Yeah.
is available, go and watch that, and then come back to this replay video.